Hello my beautiful viewers, how are you guys and girls doing? I hope very well. I'm doing great today because I got a lot of questions regarding how to start the ketogenic lifestyle, not diet. We all know how to do a ketogenic diet, I hope. 20 grams of carbohydrates in the form of vegetables and leafy greens. The rest you do 1 gram per body mass, per kilogram of body weight. Some people do muscle mass, that's too complicated and I don't recommend it unless you're an athlete or something. But I recommend 1 gram per kilogram that you weigh and at least 60 to 70% fat or more, okay? Don't count your calories. I don't really suggest it because what's gonna do is it makes you focus on the wrong way of eating, counting calories. Not calories are all the same. So I highly suggest just adding as much fat as you want at the beginning. This is if you're doing the ketogenic diet, and if you're gonna do the ketogenic lifestyle, I'm gonna tell you right now how it goes. But if you're doing the diet, I recommend focusing on quality foods instead of counting calories, because when you count calories you can just look at any food and look at the calories and you don't care about the ingredients. Ingredients are way more important. There are things that can be burned by your body and used as a fuel much easily, and there's some stuff that can't. So if you focus on the calories, you're not going to be as healthy as if you didn't. Okay, so if you are going to go into a ketogenic lifestyle, which is what I did, here's the steps. Here are the 3 major steps that I suggest you take so that you can be successful and sustain the lifestyle long term. So the first thing that I suggest to do is quitting sugar. Highly refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup, all those things are so addictive and damaging to the body. I cannot tell you because you probably saw a lot of videos and read books about this. Sugar is a very addictive substance. It's more addictive than the most addictive drugs. So by that I tell you everything, right? I suggest you start reading labels. This is from 3 months to 6 months. You can do this. I don't suggest jumping into the ketogenic lifestyle from one day to the next, because what happens is your body's not ready for it. You gotta prepare your body, let your microbiome adapt with you as you go along in your journey. So if you're eating the wrong foods and you're eating fast foods and you're taking sugars and highly refined carbohydrates, this is what I suggest you do. From 3 months to 6 months, quit all refined sugars and refined carbohydrates. By that I mean everything in a box or everything that has an ingredient. Start eating whole foods. In other words, start buying only meats, fish and poultry, and vegetables and fruits. That's it. This should be the 3 groups for your diet. If you have grains, you can keep some for the first 3 months to 6 months while you're removing sugars, but then we'll get to the next step, which is the grains. So when you remove the sugars, what you have to do, number 1, is start reading labels. Anything you buy, let's say you are not buying poultry, fish, meats, or vegetables or fruits. You go and you are craving something and you buy it. Read the box, read the ingredients. You don't need to care about the calories, like I said. The ingredients are a lot more important, because what happens is if you buy something with addictive ingredients like high fructose corn syrup, you're gonna just fall back into it after a while. Your microbiome is not gonna be able to adjust and abandon those foods. So read your labels. If you're visiting someone or eating at someone's house, try to go for the things that you know what they have, the ingredients, and then communicate to others, like I said in my previous video, that you are on a special diet of no refined sugars and no refined carbohydrates. So they will probably honor it, or you can take your food with you. There's a lot of solutions, but make sure you do not intake any sugars. And if you do, because you know we're humans and sometimes our cravings will push us to eat things that we don't want to, do it once in a blue moon. Like, let's say after a week or 2 weeks, you can have a little something that has sugar, but then go right back. Or after you intake the sugar, I like to have the baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon in water. What it does, it just cleans your stomach and it keeps everything in check. So that's 3 months to 6 months. After that, I highly recommend, when your body starts cleaning the sugar out and it's out of your system, what you want to do is remove dairy product. Why? Because dairy is a form of sugar, lactose. Anything ending in O's, lactose, dextrose, maltose, sucrose, glucose, everything is sugar. So if you remove dairy, what you're doing is allowing your stomach and your intestines to clean their walls from the residue, because milk leaves a residue around. You can test that in your own kitchen. Put it in a cup and then empty the cup. After 2 days, you'll find residue everywhere. So what that residue does, it doesn't allow you to absorb nutrients. So what I suggest you do for the next, after you quit sugar, for the next 3 months to 6 months, quit dairy. And by quitting dairy, I don't mean just abandoning it. I always have room. I allow, room for falling back into stuff. So if you eat dairy once every week or every 10 days, it's okay. If you crave a little cheese here and there, but replace dairy with almond milk, coconut milk, or just quit that and have tea in the morning, or yerba mate, or just coffee or decaf with just water. Don't put anything in it. So that will allow you to cleanse. So your body is gonna cleanse. Drink a lot of water and drink a lot of teas. I love teas at night, like chamomile tea or lavender tea. They're very soothing and very cleansing for the body. So that's another 3 months to 6 months. By now, it's been a year, okay? If you are concerned about weight, you would have lost some weight. And you would have lost it forever. It's never gonna come back. Why? Because you're doing it the healthy way and the slow way. Very, very important. Jumping into the ketogenic diet is not a smart thing, although it will allow you to lose huge amount of weight. I lost like 10 pounds or 15 pounds the first couple months, but I did it after I removed all these things and worked on the foods around me. So this is by now is 1 year. And then the third step is gluten. Gluten sounds like glue, right? So it does glue your intestines and your stomach together. I removed the grains a long time ago as well, but then I kept putting them back, and I also was eating a lot of oatmeal, before the ketogenic diet. Oatmeal is very gooey as well, although it doesn't have gluten. Replace remove all glutens like wheat especially. Replace with amaranth or buckwheat if you're having pancakes and stuff like that. So that's another 3 months to 6 months. By now you've already been 6 plus 12 is 18 months. So you would have cleansed your body and cleaned your environment, your cupboards, your food. That's very important. At this point, I suggest you start adding, if not before, after 1 year, I suggest you add lots of fats, at least 50% of fat to your diet. 40 to 50% is very good. What this is gonna do to you is it's gonna allow your body start building those enzymes to digest the fats. And then add another 6 months of adaptation, that's 2 years. This is the healthy way to switch to a ketogenic lifestyle. I don't suggest jumping into it from super highly refined sugars, carbohydrates, to 0 carbs or 20 grams of leafy greens. Very, very tough. Very, very hard. You have severe cravings. You might be successful, but you'll fall back right into the old habits, or you really have a hard time. I believe in ease, and I feel like when I do things that are enjoyable and good and easy to do, I can sustain them long term. When it's hard and it's, health is very important, more important than weight loss. Health is very important. I repeat that. Staying healthy, being healthy, doing things slowly is the key. So after removing the glutens and the grains, you start adding the good fats, like in avocados, eggs in the morning, have breakfast with no sugar whatsoever. That's gonna allow your blood to stay clean for the first 6 hours after you wake up, after you fast for 8 hours. Do a little fasting here and there, intermittent fasting, slowly. After 2 years, you'll probably be ready to jump into the ketogenic diet. And if you want to learn about the ketogenic diet, click on my video that says how to calculate your macros, and that should allow you to really be strong once you go into the ketogenic diet. And then once in the keto diet, what's gonna happen is you can go in and out of ketosis by ingesting higher amount of vegetables and little fruits here and there. And also when you lower your vegetable intake and your carbohydrates, which are in the forms of leafy greens, low sugar fruits and veggies, it's gonna get you in and out of ketosis. Like 1 week you'll be in, 1 week you won't. But what it's gonna do is allow you to be able to sustain it and not have those crazy cravings and changes in your body and not feeling comfortable with yourself. So that's pretty much it. I am going to concisely write this in my blog under terrauniversale.com so that you can refer to it and see like a suggested schedule for you to jump into the ketogenic lifestyle and stick to it for the long term. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any family members or friends that don't speak English, I have a channel that's exactly the same. It's all in Spanish, so I try to translate every single video. I do this second video always when I finish the English one, and it's in Spanish because I lived in Spain for over 10 years and I speak fluent Spanish. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you like it. Take care. Bye.